Before we proceed further, request you to please subscribe to our channel as shown above. Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology. In today's video, I will cover a very different topic. Today, 3rd May 2022 is the holy festival of Akshay Tritiya, which is considered important by both Hindus and Jains. And in this video, we will try to understand the real essence and meaning of Akshay Tritiya and various legends associated with Akshay Tritiya. Why this festival is so important. So first, let us understand the meaning of the word Tritiya. Tritiya means the third day, and this festival falls on the third day in the Shukla Paksha of the Vaishak month. So you can see this time the festival is falling on 3rd May, that is the third day in the month of May. And let us now understand the meaning of Akshaya. Akshaya means something which never decays, which never diminishes, and something which keeps expanding forever. So Akshay Tritiya means any auspicious thing you do on this day, be it buying gold, be it giving food to the poor. It gives you a lot of good luck and expansion in all your endeavors initiated on this day. Now, different types of rituals are done on this day. Mainly Lord Vishnu is worshipped on this day, and the Puja Muhurat starts at 6:10 am and goes on till 12:35 pm on 3rd May 2022. So the Puja Muhurat lasts for approximately 6 hours 26 minutes. But the effects of this puja as well as this whole day is considered as auspicious. And therefore the Tritiya Tithi ends at 7:32 am on 4th May 2022, and the Tritiya Tithi begins at 5:18 am on May 3rd 2022 IST time. So on this day, to do anything auspicious, you need not look at the Muhurat. For example, if you are buying a house, if you are initiating a new marriage, this is a good day and you need not look at any specific Muhurat on this day. The whole day is considered as auspicious. Now let us understand why people buy gold on this day. Now, as we know, this month started with a solar eclipse and the moon was present in the sign of Aries when the month started. So the sign of Aries is ruled by Mars or Mangal, and therefore the rising sign of the moon at the beginning of the month is the sign of Aries or Mesh, which is ruled by Mars, which means this Tritiya Tithi is also ruled by Mars. Now Mars gets exalted in the sign of Capricorn or Makar, and Capricorn or Makar represents metals such as gold, and therefore Mars is our initiative, our actions, and Capricorn is also the sign which represents karma. So to ensure that our karma remains exalted, our karma always gives auspicious results. Gold is bought on this day because Capricorn or Makar is the sign associated with gold, and Mars gets exalted in this sign. So to keep our actions exalted, to improve the auspiciousness in our life, gold is purchased as a symbol on this day. But this is not the real meaning of Akshay Tritiya. On the day of Akshay Tritiya, you will find the sun is in his exaltation sign of Aries or Mesh. Moon is also in its exaltation sign of Taurus or Vrishab. The sun is the universal soul. It represents our consciousness. The moon represents our mind, both our consciousness as well as our mind is exalted or powerful on this day. Now, as I said earlier, the Tritiya Tithi is ruled by Mars, and Mars represents the ink in the books. That is the ink which we use to write the books. And therefore, this is also a day when we should actually try to improve our knowledge by educational books. And so, that is the real significance of Akshay Tritiya. That is increasing our knowledge, reducing our ignorance, and increasing the level of auspiciousness in our life. On this day, different types of rituals are done, such as worshipping Lord Vishnu by covering the idol of Lord Vishnu with sandalwood paste early in the morning and taking his blessings, taking a dip in the holy rivers such as Ganga, remembering our ancestors on this day and doing tarpan. That is also one popular ceremony which is done on the Akshay Tritiya day. Other rituals include chanting holy mantras such as the Gayatri mantra, the Vishnu Sahasranam. Also, food is donated to the poor on this day. Cows are fed on this day because these actions improve the auspiciousness in your life, as well as you get the opportunity to serve someone and improve your own life. Now, there are many legends associated with Akshay Tritiya, and in the subsequent slides I will cover each of these legends so that we get a better understanding of why this festival is celebrated and what is its importance. Now, it is believed that on this day, the first Tirthankar in Jainism, that is Lord Rishabdev, he broke his fast after a long penance with a king offering him sugarcane juice to break his fast. Now, Rishabdev was a king who later on became a monk and took to asceticism. He performed a lot of penance, and after he finished performing his penance for about 6 months, he went about looking for food. But when he went to different people offered him different things such as jewelry, clothes, but no one was offering him food in a proper way. In Jainism, there is a way and a process to offer food to monks, but that was not known to the common people at that time, as Lord Rishabdev was the first Tirthankar, who was also known as Lord Adinath. Finally, Lord Rishabdev's grandson, King Shreyansh, he understood that Lord Rishabdev wanted food, and therefore he offered him some sugarcane juice, thereby breaking his fast. Now, King Shreyansh did this by following the proper process of Ahar Achar, which is very important in Jainism. That is, there is a specific way to offer food and water to the monks, and therefore this festival is very important in Jainism. Now, Jains across the world keep a fast on this one day, believing that fasting on this single day can give the merit of fasting for 400 days, which Lord Rishabdev did. So, the merits of 400 days of fast is obtained by simply fasting on this day of Akshay Tritiya. In Hinduism, there are many legends. The first legend being this was the birthday of Lord Parashuram, the sixth incarnation of Lord Vishnu on this earth. Another belief is that the sage Vyasa started narrating the Mahabharata to Lord Ganesha on this day. It is believed that Ganesha wrote the whole of the Bhagavad Gita by listening to sage Vyas. So this day marks the spread of knowledge which is also the real essence of Akshay Tritiya. It is believed that goddess Annapurna was also born on this day, and therefore doing food donations on this day is considered to be a very auspicious act. The other legend is that of Krishna and Sudama. Sudama was a poor Brahmin who studied with Lord Krishna in the ashram of Rishi Sandipani. As time went by, both Krishna and Sudama left the ashram. Sudama was a very poor Brahmin, while Krishna later on went to become the king of Dwarika. Such was the condition of Sudama that he hardly had any money to buy food and clothes for his wife and children. So his wife told him, "Why don't you go and visit your friend Krishna, who is now the king of Dwarika, and ask him for help?" Sudama somehow hesitated, but after much persuasion, he agreed to go and meet Lord Krishna. Now, his wife told him, "Take a gift with you." But Sudama said, "What can I buy for him?" So she gave him some poha tied in a piece of cloth. When Sudama reached Dwarika, the guard started laughing at him, saying that how can such a poor man be the friend of our Lord Krishna? However, Krishna was all-knowing, and when Sudama came to meet him, Krishna came running out and took Sudama with him inside his kingdom. Krishna washed Sudama's feet, introduced him to all his queens, made him comfortable, and let him stay with him for many days. Finally, Krishna asked him, "What have you got for me?" Sudama was hesitating to give him the pohas. Krishna snatched it from his hand and said, "This is the most dearest thing to me." Sudama was still hesitant to ask Krishna for help. However, Krishna knew everything, and finally he gave Sudama a lot of gifts and sent him back to his house. However, when Sudama reached his own house, he found that it was replaced by a big palace, and his wife was wearing the clothes of a queen, and his children were playing with different kinds of gifts and toys. And Sudama soon realized that his friend Krishna had done all this. And so, it is said that on this day, worshipping Krishna gives you eternal bliss, gives you eternal richness, and brings a lot of auspiciousness in your life, just as Sudama's life was completely changed by Lord Krishna. The other popular story is that when the Pandavas were in exile before the Mahabharata war, a rishi called Durvasa visited Duryodhan. Duryodhan told Rishi Durvasa that, "I wish you will go and also visit my brothers who live in the forest." Now this was a cunning ploy by Duryodhan, because Duryodhan knew that the Pandavas would not have enough food to offer Rishi Durvasa when he reached there. As it happened, Rishi Durvasa went to meet the Pandavas with many other sages accompanying him. It was late afternoon when Rishi Durvasa met the Pandavas, and he said, "I will take a bath and then have food." But by that time, Draupadi had already prepared the food, and almost all the food was over, and there was nothing to offer to the rishis. Now Rishi Durvasa was a saint who used to get angry very easily, and if he was not pleased, he would put a curse on the native. So now all the Pandavas were scared, and they prayed to Lord Krishna. Suddenly Krishna appeared there and told Draupadi, "I am very hungry, give me some food." Draupadi said, "I don't have any food." She brought the bowl of rice, but there was only one morsel of rice in it, which Krishna ate and said, "Let this satisfy the hunger of the whole universe." Thereby, Durvasa and the other sages who were bathing in the river suddenly felt that their stomach is full, and they then decided not to visit the Pandavas, and they went away. Thus Krishna saved the Pandavas from the curse of Durvasa. Krishna also blessed Draupadi that this pot of rice will ever remain full. It will never get exhausted. And therefore, that bowl of rice is also known as Akshay Patra. Akshay means something which never diminishes, never decays, and always keeps expanding. So, these are the various legends behind the celebration of Akshay Tritiya. So friends, if you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel Kamath Astrology, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. For any queries or consultations, please write to us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com and we'll be glad to assist you. To know more about us, visit our website astroseva.tripod.com. So friends, thanks a lot. Bye. Take care and stay safe.